The Sukhoi Su-25 is a beast. It is a rugged, heavily armored aircraft. Its NATO reporting name is Frogfoot. This name might sound ungainly, yet it hints at the aircraft's down-to-earth practical purpose. The Su-25 was not designed for elegant dogfights high above the clouds. Its mission is to get down low. It operates in the mud and smoke of the battlefield. It is a true workhorse of close air support. Its primary role is to destroy enemy ground forces, especially their toughest elements, tanks. The Frogfoot is, in essence, a flying tank designed to kill other tanks. The design philosophy behind the Su-25 was clear from the outset. The Soviet military needed an aircraft that could survive intense ground fire. It had to deliver powerful ordnance with precision. This meant building it tough. The cockpit is an all-welded titanium bathtub. This protects the pilot from small arms fire and shrapnel. Its engines are widely spaced. This reduces the chance of both being knocked out by a single hit. Redundant control systems further enhance its survivability. The Frogfoot was built to take a beating and keep flying. It was designed to bring its pilot home even after sustaining significant damage. Development of the Su-25 began in the late 1960s. The Soviet Air Force recognized a gap in its capabilities. They needed a dedicated or ground attack aircraft. Existing fighter bombers were often too fast. They were too vulnerable for effective close air support. The lessons from World War II with the legendary Ilyushin Il-2 Sturmovik were not forgotten. The Su-25 was intended to be its modern successor. Pavel Sukhoi's design bureau took on this challenge. They focused on simplicity, reliability, and raw firepower. The result was an aircraft perfectly suited for the brutal realities of frontline combat. This aircraft quickly earned a fearsome reputation among ground troops, both friendly and enemy. For friendly forces, the sight of Su-25s arriving overhead meant salvation. It meant enemy armor would soon be burning. For the enemy, it signaled impending doom. The distinctive roar of its engines became synonymous with devastating attacks. Its ability to loiter over the battlefield, pick out targets, and deliver punishing blows made it a cornerstone of Soviet and later Russian ground support doctrine. The Frogfoot was and remains a symbol of raw, unadulterated air-to-ground power, a true specialist in the art of destroying armored formations. The Su-25's primary fixed armament is the Grazev Shipunov GSH-32. This is a 30mm twin-barreled autocannon. It is mounted in the aircraft's nose. This cannon is a formidable weapon. It fires a variety of ammunition types. These include armor-piercing and high-explosive incendiary rounds. At a firing rate of up to 3,000 rounds per minute, it can shred light armor. It can also inflict significant damage on the top armor of main battle tanks. The sheer volume of fire from this cannon can suppress enemy positions. It can also neutralize anti-aircraft defenses, clearing the way for subsequent attacks with other ordnance. This gun is a tank's nightmare at close range. Beyond its potent cannon, the Frogfoot boasts 10 hardpoints under its wings. These can carry an impressive array of weaponry. This includes a wide variety of unguided rockets. S5, S8 and S13 rockets are commonly used. These are fired from pods and are devastating against area targets. They can saturate enemy positions, vehicles, and troop concentrations. For tougher targets, the Su-25 can carry larger S-24 or S-25 rockets. These heavy rockets pack a significant punch. They are capable of destroying fortifications or heavily armored vehicles. The ability to unleash a barrage of rockets makes the Su-25 incredibly effective at breaking up enemy formations. For precision strikes against tanks, the Su-25 carries guided missiles. Anti-tank guided missiles, or ATGMs, are its specialty. These include the laser-guided K8-25ML and the TV-guided K29T/L. These missiles allow the Frogfoot to engage tanks from a safer distance. They offer a higher probability of a kill against moving targets. Some modernized versions can also deploy the 9K121 Vickers anti-tank missile. This missile is specifically designed for tank busting. It has a tandem warhead to defeat explosive reactive armor. This diverse guided missile capability ensures the Su-25 can tackle even the most modern main battle tanks effectively. The aircraft's survivability is a key part of its capability. It is not just about armor. The Su-25 features various countermeasures. These include flare and chaff dispensers. These are used to decoy heat-seeking and radar-guided missiles. Its engines are designed to run on various grades of fuel. This is useful in austere field conditions. The robust landing gear allows it to operate from unpaved or damaged airstrips. This combination of heavy firepower, precise guided munitions, and exceptional toughness makes the Su-25 a truly formidable ground attack platform, especially when tasked with hunting and destroying enemy armor. The Su-25 received its baptism of fire in Afghanistan. The Soviet-Afghan War from 1979 to 1989 was its proving ground. Here, the Frogfoot truly earned its reputation. It flew countless sorties. It provided vital support to Soviet ground troops. Missions involved attacking Mujahideen strongholds in mountainous terrain. It escorted convoys. It hunted down enemy firing positions. The ruggedness of the Su-25 was tested daily. It often returned to base riddled with bullet holes, yet it kept flying. Its pilots praised its ability to absorb punishment. The GS-32 cannon and unguided rockets were particularly effective in the Afghan landscape. The Iran-Iraq War from 1980 to 1988 also saw the Su-25 in action. Iraq acquired a number of Su-25Ks, the export version. These aircraft were used against Iranian forces. They conducted ground attack missions. They targeted troop concentrations, artillery positions, and, crucially, Iranian armor. While less documented than its Afghan service, the Frogfoot performed reliably for the Iraqi Air Force. It demonstrated its effectiveness in conventional warfare scenarios. The conflict highlighted the Su-25's utility in a different operational environment. It proved its worth against a more conventionally equipped adversary, further solidifying its status as a potent tank buster. More recently, the Su-25 has been a common sight in several post-Soviet conflicts. It was extensively used by Russian forces during the First and Second Chechen Wars. It provided close air support in urban environments. It also targeted rebel mountain bases. Georgian Su-25s saw action during the 2008 Russo-Georgian War. Both sides employed the aircraft. The Syrian civil war has also seen significant Su-25 operations. Russian aerospace forces deployed them to support Syrian government troops. They conducted numerous strikes against various rebel and extremist groups, including their armored vehicles. This continued use underscores its lasting value. The ongoing Russo-Ukrainian war has seen the Su-25 heavily utilized by both Russia and Ukraine. This conflict again highlights the Frogfoot's role in high-intensity warfare. Both air forces have relied on it for close air support. They have used it for attacking enemy ground forces and armored columns. Despite the presence of sophisticated air defenses, the Su-25 continues to fly missions. Its ability to operate from rough airfields and withstand damage remains crucial. The losses on both sides also underscore the dangerous environment these aircraft operate in. However, its continued deployment speaks volumes about its perceived indispensability on the modern battlefield. The Sukhoi Su-25 excels at destroying tanks for several key reasons. Its powerful 30mm cannon can tear through the weaker top armor of tanks. Its wide array of rockets can saturate an area, disabling or destroying multiple vehicles. Crucially, its guided anti-tank missiles provide standoff capability. This allows pilots to engage heavily armored targets with precision. The aircraft's inherent toughness means it can survive the defensive fire often encountered when attacking tank formations. Furthermore, Soviet and Russian pilot training has always emphasized aggressive, low-level tactics. These tactics maximize the Su-25's strengths in the anti-tank role. The Su-25 has had a significant impact on ground attack doctrine. Its success reinforced the value of dedicated, heavily armored close air support aircraft. It demonstrated that even in an age of sophisticated missiles and high-tech fighters, there is a place for a rugged, simple, and effective tank buster. The Frogfoot's design philosophy influenced other aircraft development programs. While not a direct copy, the American A-10 Thunderbolt II shares a similar concept: survivability, heavy armament, and a focus on destroying ground targets, especially tanks. The Su-25 proved that specialized ground attack jets are vital assets in combined arms warfare. However, the Frogfoot is not without its vulnerabilities. In environments dominated by advanced air defense systems, its relatively low speed and lack of stealth make it a prime target. Modern man-portable air defense systems, or manpads, pose a significant threat. This has been evident in recent conflicts, yet in permissive or semi-permissive airspace, or when supported by effective suppression of enemy air defenses, or SEAD, the Su-25 remains a highly effective platform. Its continued upgrades, including improved avionics and weapon systems, aim to mitigate some of these vulnerabilities and extend its operational life. In conclusion, the Sukhoi Su-25 Frogfoot remains a formidable aircraft. It is a testament to Soviet-era engineering focused on battlefield utility. Its impact on modern warfare is undeniable. For decades, it has been the bane of tank crews and ground commanders. Despite its age, its combination of firepower, resilience, and adaptability ensures its continued presence over battlefields worldwide. The Frogfoot is more than just an aircraft. It is an icon of close air support. It is a symbol of raw, unyielding power directed at the heart of enemy armored forces, a true tank buster that has carved its legend in fire and steel.